Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another video. And as you know, it is Sunday. That means we got to do the box office wrap-up video, and that's what this is right here. Of course, it's the second weekend for Avengers Infinity War, and I was wondering how well this movie was going to do in its second weekend, because it did huge in its first weekend. By the way, I just want to mention it again. Last weekend, I predicted it would make $257 million exactly, and guess what it made? It made exactly $257 million. So I nailed it. I nailed it. I made a video about me nailing it. I was being an asshole, going like I'm the best, and everybody was like, "You are the best." I was like, "Thank you." Finally. So thank you. That went with the joke. It was a good video. But anyway, I got the top 10 here. Let's see how well Avengers Infinity War did in its second weekend. I didn't do a box office predictions video, but I did put up on my community section of my YouTube page my predictions, my top 5 predictions. I didn't do top 10. I just did top 5 because really there wasn't that many big movies this weekend. The only big movie that came out this weekend was Overboard. Not really a big movie, but you know, it's a movie. You know, it's a movie, that's for sure. So I didn't really do a video, but I did make predictions. So I said Avengers Infinity War was going to do $122.5 million. And, well, it actually ended up making $112 million in its second weekend, which isn't too bad. That's only a 56% drop from a huge $257 million opening weekend, and that's just domestically. Worldwide, it has crossed over $1.1 billion. It is at $1.164 billion. And oh my jeebus. This movie... Oh, it's making so much money. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I just want to make sure I was right. $1.164 billion so far worldwide, and it's not out in China yet. I just want to emphasize that a little bit more. This Friday coming up, it will be out in China. It comes out the actually not this Friday. I'm sorry. Wait, is it this Friday? I'm not sure. It's the 11th, whatever the 11th is. Yeah, it's Friday. Okay, comes out the 11th Friday in China, where it's going to make so much more money. And I think it opened in Russia this weekend. So, and that's a big market, as some people told me in the past. Not a huge market, but it is a pretty big one. And it made more money there, of course. So this movie's not really... It's not going to slow down in the next week, because it's just going to pick up more pace next weekend. This weekend, we saw it make around $264 million worldwide, which is definitely down from the $640 it made last weekend. But that is to be expected, especially since not many new markets opened up. It's the same markets, and it definitely dropped. It was a huge event the first weekend, so of course it would drop this weekend. But next weekend, it's going to definitely pick up, like I said, with China. And I wouldn't be surprised if this actually does crawl itself to $2 billion. I think it's going to probably stop at around 1.8 to 1.9 million. I'd say right in the middle, which would be excellent. That'd be, what, the third highest... No, it would be the fourth highest grossing movie of all time, because you had Avatar, you have Star Wars, you have Titanic, and then you have this. Worldwide, I'm talking about, because I'm pretty sure Titanic does still have number 3. It might even have number 2. I don't actually know. I should look that up. This is a very uninformed box office wrap-up video, so I apologize there. I just want to check real quick. Worldwide, it actually does have number 2. All right. Force Awakens has number 3. So I could see it maybe getting close to 2 billion, but I'm not sure. If it does get to 2 billion, it's not going to pass The Force Awakens, but it will slowly crawl its way to 2 billion. That's the only way I could see it doing it. I don't see it passing 2 billion and also beating The Force Awakens. Anyway, 112, so I was 10 million away, so I didn't nail it this weekend, but that's still not too bad. It's not a bad prediction. I thought it would hold better, but we'll see, because remember, they had to estimate how much money it made in Sunday, so it actually might have made more in Sunday, so we'll see tomorrow, I guess. I probably won't make a video for that one, because this one's not important. It's the second weekend. So number 2 was Overboard, which I said it would make 14.2 million, and it made up 14.75 million. So not too close. I mean, not too close. Not too bad. Not too far off is what I originally was gonna say. So not bad. A Quiet Place I said was gonna be number 3, and I said it was gonna be $7.1 million, and it made 7.6. So Now, again, not too far off. I Feel Pretty, I said 4.4 million, I believe. I said it was going to be number 4, and it made 4.9, so again, not too far off. Number 5, I said was actually going to be Tully, which was a brand new release starring Charlize Theron, Jason Reitman directing. I thought it was going to be number 5. I said 3.9 million. I actually made 3.1, and it ended up being number 6. I didn't predict Rampage, Black Panther, anything else. Black Panther I knew was going to hold in there, but I didn't predict it. Bad Samaritan was also another release that made 1.7 million, which is actually better than I thought it was going to do. Because I didn't know anybody in the world that knew about that movie ahead of time. I never even saw a trailer for it. I knew about it ahead of time because I looked up, like, what movies are coming out. And I saw that one. I was like, what the hell? David Tennant? Huh. And I heard it was actually not bad, so I might actually check it out. But, yeah. So, that's the top 10. I mean, not much to say there. Bad Samaritan, Super Troopers 2. Super Troopers 2 dropped 50%. Truth or Dare, 42%. Black Panther, 33%. Bad Samaritan, 1.7. Super Troopers 2, actually, that's one thing I want to look up. Because Super Troopers 2 definitely dropped huge in its second weekend. But in its third weekend, actually held in there pretty well. Only 51% drop, which is surprising. I thought it would completely disappear after that first weekend. But right now, it has made $25 million. So that's actually way more than I thought it was going to make. I thought it was going to be around 10 to 15. I thought it was going to make maybe 6 million its first weekend. And then drop completely and then maybe make maybe 12 altogether, but it may double that so far, and it's not done quite yet. It might crawl its way to maybe 28, maybe 29. I don't think 30 million, but to be honest, not bad, especially since most of their budget came from Kickstarter or Indiegogo, wherever it was. So not bad at all. They did pretty well. Will we see a Super Troopers 3? I don't know. I don't think many people loved Super Troopers 2. I think most of them just appreciated it. Like, oh, I like to see these guys again. But I don't know if they loved it in the sense that they would want another one. You tell me. Did you see Super Troopers 2? Did you love it? Please tell me. Because I didn't love it, but it had moments. That's another thing I should say about Avengers, though, is Avengers Infinity War, after only 2 weekends, and of course, a few daily days. Weekdays is what I meant to say. I don't know why I said daily days. It has crossed $450 million, which not that many movies have ever crossed $450 million at the American box office. And this one did it in 2 weeks. So pretty freaking amazing. So there you go. We will be covering Avengers Infinity War next week as well, of course, because it's probably going to be number 1 again. I don't see Breaking In or Life of the Party matching Avengers Infinity War. I'm surprised Tully didn't get close to Avengers Infinity War. I thought, moms would come out and go, yeah, life is tough. You know what? Thanos might be tough, but you know what's really tough? Motherhood. That's a tough bitch. So, yeah, Avengers Infinity War. Pretty good second weekend. It did not top the second weekend of The Force Awakens, which is the best second weekend of all time. It made like 150 million. But it did pretty good. It is the number 2 highest grossing second weekend of all time. So, not bad. Yeah. And China's not even out yet, boy. Maybe when we do box office predictions this weekend, I'll do China. Maybe I'll predict China, which will be extremely hard because I don't live in China. So I don't know what the word is on the streets, on the streets. So anyway, that's it. Thank you. And until next time, of course, goodbye. Oh, also, I should say thank you to everybody that voted once again, on the poll I put up for the box office predictions thing. I asked people what they thought Avengers would do, and people voted. So thank you again. I appreciate that. Most people said that it was going to do 120, 130 million. It ended up making 110 to 120. So anyway, there you go. Thank you. Until next time, goodbye.